I thought it was a great opportunity to experience new cultures, learn about how healthcare works in other places, and practice my Spanish.
I came on this study abroad because I really enjoy traveling and I really like to experience new places and new cultures. And with this trip, I was able to do that and also see what my major is in other countries as well. So that was a really big part of what I wanted to get out of this trip.
After graduating from TCU, I want to move abroad to a Hispanic country, and I thought that this program would give me really great experience seeing what my profession could be in a different country where they speak Spanish.
We wanted to have an opportunity for our bilingual students to get a chance to see what speech-language pathology is in other countries. And so we chose Chile and Argentina because our bilingual students are from all over. Some are American, some are native speakers. And so we wanted them to see a different kind of Spanish than what they would see in Texas. So Chile and Argentina have a very different vocabulary, a different prosody, and we wanted them to see that speaking Spanish and being Hispanic means a very great variety of differences.
This experience has changed my understanding of my major because I was able to see that in the United States we are able to do a lot of different things for speech pathology, and it's really cool to see that, but it's also interesting to see that here they are able to do just as many things and even more sometimes, and I think that's really interesting.
They were working a lot on more like rhythm and music instead of a lot of the really functional things that we try to start right off with to get people with voice disorders to start working through that, but they started a lot more with group therapy, trying to get everyone in rhythm and using music and like padding and clapping. I think to gain confidence and then start working on voice.
Well, for our speech pathology students, what it means is to see, first of all, that there are different cultures and different languages, different dialects, and for our students that work with speech and language, is really important to know that. They need to know the history of the client. They need to know why they come to see for an evaluation, what it means for an adult to have a stroke in those languages and in those environments. And we want them to know and to work with other cultures. And that's going to happen whether they're here in Argentina and Chile or in Texas.
Well, it gave me a good perspective on, what speech pathology looks like in other places, how it's similar, how it's different. So I thought that was a very valuable thing to see.
The most meaningful part of this trip is being able to kind of experience the culture, and when you talk to the people around here, you kind of get a feeling of how they live and kind of how their lifestyle is compared to your own. And then it's really cool to live with a host family, be able to eat dinner with them and breakfast with them and kind of sit down and have conversations about life and the culture here and just how everything is so different and unique in each place you go.
So we had one lecture in Argentina where we were talking about the different healthcare systems in Argentina and what we have here in the United States. And the interpretive students in our class asked us what all our current healthcare system covers, and we were describing it, and then we expressed that maybe there's room to grow in being able to help the most number of people. And then the students asked a really important question of, what are you doing to change it? And there was this moment of silence when we were all thinking, what are we doing to change it?
I guess one of my favorite things about Chile was getting to see all this cool art everywhere. So we got to go down to Valparaiso, which is this city that's famous for all its murals and street art. And that was really cool to see how these people it's a very poor town, so they kind of have found this way to express themselves. That's really cool to see, and it's a really beautiful place.
My favorite part was going to the Andes to see the beautiful majesty of the mountains, snow-covered, walking in those mountains that have been here forever, and it was just magical, magic.
I've absolutely loved this experience. It's been so wonderful. I could not have imagined a more interesting and just diverse trip.